Hey YouTube, Southwest252 here with another video. This time it is of the NG models 1/400 scale Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-800 in the Illinois 1 livery. But before I get into the video, I would just like to say I'd really appreciate it if you could check out my Instagram. The link for that is in the description below. As always, I will start off with the box. So it does say Boeing 737-800 in the top left corner of the box. You've got the Illinois flag design across the whole box. In the middle, you have the computer-generated image of this aircraft. You have the Illinois 1 titles. You have the Southwest logo. The registration of this model is November 8619 Foxtrot. And you have the NG Models logo in the bottom right, 1/400 scale collectible models, die-cast metal. On the bottom of the box, it's kind of blank, just with the Boeing and registration titles, the CGI, and then the item number, which for this model is 58161. The left side's an even more basic version of that. The top is pretty much the same as the bottom, just with a different background. Same, the right side is almost the same as the left. On the back of the box, you've got the same box art as you have on the front, but you have all of the different markings, and don't forget to check out the NG Models social media. And choking hazard small parts for adult collectors, unsuitable for children under 14 years. So that is all for the box. It's a very nicely done box art design. But here's the model, and one thing I do want to say, I do think this livery actually looks pretty good on the 737-800. It used to be on the 700, and I thought it looked really good. But now on the 800, it really has room to spread out, especially the Eagle's wings. So I think this model, well, this livery is fantastic, even better than before. It's definitely my favorite Southwest Special state flag livery. But yeah, I'll get right into this model now. So you do have the nose cone painted on at the front. It's kind of hard to tell because it's all white, but it is there. You can kind of make it out on camera. And then you have the pitot tubes. You have the cockpit windows. You have the Illinois 1 titles. You have the gear doors, which do say 8619. That's the fleet number. Then you have the nose gear. All the gears are rubber and do roll. You do have the eagle and then the banner. It does have some words on it. I can't really read it from here. But you do, again, have the eagle. The eye is right by the L1 door. And then right next to the L1 door, you have the heart logo. You move down towards the center of the fuselage. You have the eagle's wings in brown. You have the American flag shield right in the middle with some, I think those are olive leaves, but I could be wrong on that, but some sort of leaf. You have an antenna on top there. You've got your overwing emergency escape routes and exit markings and doors there over the wing. You've got the brown painted flat fairings behind the wing. Then on the front, you have your engines. Of course, they do continue the paint design from the fuselage. And then here's a view of the inside of the engines. And then you have your standard gray winglets for the special liveries. This is the split scimitar winglets on this model and aircraft. Then you move towards the back, you've got a white Wi-Fi dome on top there. Another antenna. You move towards the back. It's kind of hard to tell because it's in gray, but it does have the registration, which for this model is November 8619 Foxtrot. And then you do also have the fleet number in the back there, kind of to the upper left of the door, again, 8619. And then you have the sunrise in the back and blue underneath there. And then you have the special livery, heart livery tail, for saying Southwest, and you have the American flag on that as well. Then you move to the right side, it's pretty much the same. You've just got the cargo luggage doors there above that antenna. It's quite hard to tell from the paint scheme, but it is there. And then you move to the back here, kind of point, you can kind of see it right there. Again, it's hard to tell, but it is there. So here is the front view of this aircraft. Here's the right side. Here's the left side. And I think I skipped the back. Here's the back view. And here's the top view. And here's the bottom. Of course, all of the paint does continue on the bottom. The design, I should really say. And up at the front here, if I can get it to focus, it does say 800 by the nose cone. You've got your nose gear. All the gears are rubber and do roll, as I mentioned before. You've got an antenna there right when it transitions to brown. You can see the bottom of the shield. You have your main gear. They are painted brown on the outsides. The inside, they're just white. No need to paint that, really. You have underneath the engines and wings, again, the brown flap fairings and bottoms of the engines. You've got two more antennas, transitions to the blue and then the orange. Then you have your white tail scraper in the back, the doors for the APU, and the APU itself all the way in the back. So that's really it for the model. Overall, NG has done a fantastic job with this model. Outstanding model. There are no quality control issues. All the painting is excellent from what I can tell. One thing from the Tennessee 1 model is that NG accidentally included the window that is blocked off right here, but on this model, they've correctly left it out again, like it should be on the real aircraft. So I'm happy to see that they didn't let that mistake come to this model as well. So there's really nothing to knock any points off. So this model will be getting a perfect score of 30 out of 30. And that's going to be it for this review. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button down below and consider subscribing to my channel if you are new. And once again, I would really appreciate it if you could check out my Instagram. The link for that is in the description below. Thanks again for watching. Bye.
We would like to point out the safety features of this Boeing 737-700 series aircraft. You're looking at the Southwest Airlines bestseller. It's a safety information card. It's in the seat pocket in front of you. It works as a fan for no extra charge. You're welcome. And it reads as a comic book. It has a lot of short stories. None of them ends well. Absolutely.